Remember, remember, the 5th of November. We've all heard the phrase, but why is this date important? Well, historically, today is Guy Fawkes Day and serves as a remembrance of his foiled plot to assassinate the King of England and blow up the halls of Parliament. Of course, this story was rendered into a popular comic and feature film, V for Vendetta, which popularized the Guy Fawkes mask. But in the climate of mass surveillance and the war on whistleblowers, the significance of this date has since evolved into something much greater than a single moment. The date now symbolizes the powerful idea of protest, and no, not one rooted in violence. It's a call to action for non-violent resistance and political dissent. In fact, today marked the very first million mask march in over 400 locations around the world, where demonstrators sympathetic to the online collective known as Anonymous took to the streets to show their solidarity. The Guy Fawkes mask has now become an emblem of resistance.
The mask represents a movement. It represents the fact that there are people from all across the country and across the world that are coming together, sharing a set of ideologies that are moving in a common direction, but represent endless numbers of communities, of cultures from all around the world, that we're all saying the same thing, that the system is not sustainable.
You'd be hard-pressed to not find this mask at a recent protest, but ironically, every time the mask is purchased, Time Warner gets a cut. Yes, because of Time Warner's movie, V for Vendetta, the company also trademarked the mask. But despite this disturbing contradiction, the mask still serves a very noble purpose. It's helped to give activists unity and an identity to anonymity. True to the message of the film that helped make the symbol popular, Anonymous now represents solidarity against the forces that are slowly curtailing the rights and freedoms of people all over the world. Just like V for Vendetta, these forces thrive on fear and warn us of a terrorist threat that's always looming, a force of evil that must be hunted down by any means necessary. And the masses consent, allowing freedom to be replaced with an invisible security blanket, keeping them safe from the very boogeyman their own government created. CIA rendition, torture, and unabashed bombings with drones in faraway lands. And then, of course, there's the NSA, the false security agency. They take silence as consent and invade lives in the most intimate of ways. And those that speak out, well, they're labeled traitors or un-American, when in reality, these individuals are the true defenders of freedom. Is it any wonder why an online collective with anonymity at its center would rise to the occasion? So this November 5th, don't just remember the date. Embody the unity that the mask represents before V for Vendetta's dystopian dream is fully realized.